Hello, peoples of the internet. Today we have a school bus, which is oddly very quick. You're seeing here we have what I would say is a V8. It's very hard to see it though, and I can't zoom out anymore. Anyway, it's very fast. It apparently does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, which would be a terrifying prospect in a school bus. Thankfully, they have changed the front seat. It's not like all the other seats, which look very uncomfortable actually. And we have dualies at the rear. Yay, grip. I don't imagine the rear suspension being particularly comfortable though. Anyway, we do have to decide on a race we're going to do. So I think we're going to try one of the mods we've got, which is the British kind of tracks. Just after these ones, I believe. Arena Essex, we can try here. 6 opponents because my computer is laggy, but I have to run ultra settings. And we're going to be using all of this stuff here. See how it goes. And we're finally at the track, so I can hopefully shift up at the right moment. It does seem to be sliding down the hill, and I've completely messed that up. Someone's hit the back of my bus. Oh dear. Oh, please don't roll. Oh dear, those curves are... Curbs are vicious. As is my wheel at the moment. I did try and do a demolition derby with these, but... it got boring because I had nothing to say about them. And I think I might have pushed someone into a wall. Are they my tyre marks? They could be. Lap 2 of 2. I think we need more laps here, to be honest, to properly enjoy it. Also switch review. Hey. Trying to get in my way. Someone's already won and I'm still pootling about in 5th or 7th position. Oh dear. Oh no. I've missed the finish line. Things have gone a bit wrong. I've missed the finish line, but I've not lost by some miracle. Yeah, that was amazing. Moving on. So, we're back at Arena Essex to drive the best vehicle in the world, a monster lawnmower. And we're off fairly decently. I do need to keep this under control though, and hopefully my computer won't get angry and crash as it does on ultra settings, because it just doesn't like them. And that was an epic save by that lawnmower ahead. Ooh, I'm ramming a yellow lawnmower. Ooh, some lawnmowers have gone over. And I'm going to take first position. Oh dear. Wobbling. Wobbling is not a safe feeling at all. Nor is taking almost 40 miles per hour in a lawnmower. I do have manual gears though, so everything's good. We have a 10 lap race this time. Ooh, he's doing a dance. Oh dear. Help. Are we actually tipped over? It doesn't seem to be counting as tipped over, which is interesting. Can we still drive? No. I think we'll have to restart this time. Just wait and see if anyone tips over. No, I don't think it's going to happen. Restart. Or reset car. That's one other way of doing it. Anyway. We're in 3rd position now, but I'm really not that scared because you saw how easily I could tip it over. Oh, he just tried to avoid the wreck and he tipped over. Oh dear. I tried to avoid the wreck and I tipped over. 5th position though, that's something. Given I had to reset the car once. Okay, I'm giving this one last try and from interior view because that is immediately easier in my head. Probably not in the real world, but my head doesn't exist in the real world. And we're having the bobble. Don't want to drive into another lawnmower. Oh dear. I'm picking up some serious speed. Well, I say serious speed for these crazy contraptions. Whoa, I hit 40 miles per hour. I did a thing. Yeah, you get the idea though. Very dodgy and very easy to tip over. And here we have Hybrid Hassle, which is shaped like an elephant's head. Yes, let's go with that. And I failed to shift properly, although it weren't too bad. No one's rammed into the back of my vehicle. You'll see I've got the lawnmower monster truck again, and I've really had to slow it down there. The bumps were not kind to it. And we are going to get our way around the circuit though. Above 35 miles per hour in these is terrifying. It's not something you want to do, even if it's technically possible, because the aerodynamics are so dodgy, they just get in the way. You'll see there, 36, and already I've managed to roll my vehicle because I weren't being careful enough. Still, I think it may be an interesting ordeal actually if I can make that jump, because there's jumps here, so, you know, let's survive in a lawnmower, and it should be an easy win for me. 5 laps might be a bit too much, admittedly. I was just on Arena Essex though, and that had a tiny track, so I couldn't really afford to have 2 laps. You saw I'm there with the school bus. Anyway, we are going to pull ahead. I think I want to keep it around 25 miles per hour for the jump. Should be enough to make the jump, yet not enough to cause proper damage to my lawnmower. And I was correct. Unfortunately, everyone else was wrong. They just flew over there at full speed. These are not safe vehicles. That must be said. Now I'm just going to win, and there's going to be fiery lawnmowers everywhere. Still, I can have a good talk about things, I don't know. Look for signs at the side of the track. Whoa, no, no, no. Somehow, by some miracle, I've just about managed to save that. I have no idea quite how that worked, but it just did. I think I'll do just 2 maybe solid laps, and then I'll just jump it. I don't think it'll even make that, to be honest. If I can get a full lap, I'll just jump the lawnmower and destroy it, honestly, because I can't really be bothered in many ways with messing around with this for too long if there's no competitive racing and all that. I have got it to this stage, though. Probably helped by the AIs destroying them over anything that might count as a jump. 30 miles per hour through there. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to say. I just said dear repetitively in the hope my lawnmower would somehow miraculously stabilise itself. And it did. And we're tipping onto our side. Oh dear. It's almost like you're driving a 4-wheeled motorbike. Not a quad bike though. Motorbike. Oh look, someone's made us a welcome fire. How nice of them. Whee! Almost survived that. Wait, how have I finished second? Someone still is going on the course. That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought that would happen, especially not with the jumps and everything. Next up, we have the 40 Ford Coupe, which is a Ford from 1940. Not too much to say about it. It does surprise me though that it does 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds on what were white walls too. Yeah, they kind of look like white walls. Not sure how you would do 0 to 60 that quickly on those tyres with only 260 horsepower. It seems a little unlikely to me. Anyway, we're going to take it for a drive and just see how it does. So we can take it to, I think, Central Chaos. Should be good. And here we are with a slightly strange front section. I mean middle section. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, it's time to race a Ford. And hopefully have less of a disaster than we had with the lawnmowers. Or maybe we should have as much of a disaster as we had with the lawnmowers. This grips fairly well actually. I mean, for white walls too, you don't expect white walls to handle well at all. So when they do, you know, it's something. Visibility is fairly poor though. I would say as poor as a modern car even. It's not got the great visibility you get from something from the 70s, say. Where you can actually change your camera because the view's annoying me. And what has happened to the rear of my Ford? Oh dear. No. Wood all over the track and it's mainly my fault. And I'm trying to keep this thing under control while flooring it. Never really a good solution. And I'm getting left behind. I thought that was just my wheel flying off. Thankfully it was a traffic cone pylon thing. Anyway, no one's crashed into each other yet, so we can keep going. Ooh, that was very nice into that corner, actually very stable, very well kept. Ooh, can do another drift. Fuel tank is hanging out now a bit, if that even makes sense. Well, not hanging out so much, but it is just sitting there in an awkward position. Fuel tank, get covered by the boot again. Maybe I can crash into someone and lose the race for them. No, I don't think it's worked. I think that's done me more harm. Oh dear. I don't know if I'm even going the right way. Apparently I am. No, I'm not going the right way. I'm lost. I've lost my way. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to go this way then. That's still the wrong way. It's not often you get lost on a racetrack. Admittedly, this is me we're talking about, and I've got in the way. Oh no. Just look at what's happened to me poor car. But I have found the correct direction to drive in, so everything is fine. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. It does look strange though, my Ford. My Ford looks very strange. It just hit me right in the middle though, that car. Which is annoying, you know. It always annoys me when people drive into the middle of my car like that, but I still do it to other people. Faulty logic. No, it's just me logic. Anyway, we do have to get round this course eventually and finish our 5 laps. Something we couldn't do with a lawnmower. If we tried, really, it would probably crash before 5 laps. Mainly due to me, since I'm not a great driver, that must be said, and he didn't hit me. It was very close though. So, just look at these tyres though. They do not look like the kind of tyres you want to use for grip. Admittedly, everything in this game is kind of sliding. I caught the other Ford, I think. Ooh, that is a scary sight. What am I doing to this car? Thankfully, I think it's been de-chromed largely, so I'm not destroying a chrome masterpiece of a car. But it's got chrome on. Oh no, what have I done? I wonder if we can drive through here. Yes, we can. Shortcutting. I thought that was water at first, but I decided to drive into it anyway, and it kind of paid off. He's going slow. Hit his car. Going slow is a crime here. I say that as I just got stuck in the middle. And that was not exactly going quick either, but still. Whatever I say is true. Or so it should be. Anyway. We should be reaching the finish about now. We're on the final lap, definitely. And our car is not looking the same as it should. Whoa. And I managed to spin it. But it's okay, we can go across the audience area. Thankfully they didn't sell the fast food chain. Or is that thankful? I don't like fast food. So maybe I should destroy it. Anyway, we are getting across the line in last position. Hooray! So let's see what else we've got to play with then. So, here we have the 57 Classic. Basically it's a bel-air, and it does come with somewhat more realistic acceleration than the Ford. Still crazy fast though for a classic American car. I believe we have a V8 here, whatever it is, it's making 266 horsepower, which actually sounds suspiciously like the clock speed of a Core 2 quad. Anyway, you'll see here, it's a nice model for weird reasons I don't quite get my head around. You can't open the doors, but you can open the bonnet and the boot. Which, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to Demolition Derby this thing. So let's get going. And now it's time to actually drive this thing. And I don't want to wreck it. No. Try and avoid everyone hitting me. Keep the car in perfect condition. It could be a Westo mod someday. It really can. Ah, barrels. What if they slightly scratched my precious paint? Well, not as if there's not enough scratches here already. That's the least of our problems. We've got cars trying to crash into us. I'd think that would be more of a problem. Ah! No! They hit my bel-air. Now the bumper's damaged. Is this even a real bel-air bumper? Probably not. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to crash. It's what people want to see, I guess. Oh, is he going to tip? Yay, he tipped backwards. What a sight that was. Trying to back up now, but I'm struggling. Oh no, my precious car. My precious. Anyway, we've got to try and escape with what doesn't look like much of a car anymore, it must be said. Right, I'll try and back up. I think we've crash welded together. Yeah, not the best thing to happen in the world. Come on, you have power, bel-air. We're just dragging him around now as our kind of barge to smash people out the road. Well, this car is a barge, technically. Oh no, we're stuck on a slight uphill. What have I done? Open differentials. Why you do this to me? Yep. The joys of an open differential. Someone's going to hit us sooner or later, though. There we go. They hit me on the other car, so it's okay. Well, I guess that's not hitting me, but still. And I'm free! The engine isn't really an engine anymore, though, that must be said. But I'm free from that other car. He might have even been taken out. No, he hasn't. He's still driving. Whatever that is. I can't call it a car anymore. But my precious bel-air. Where am I even going? Oh, Trans Am has destroyed me. Oh dear. Well, I guess that's it for today. So goodbye until another day.